Welcome to the Iraqi Dinar Update channel, your trusted source for the latest news, analysis, and insights on the Iraqi dinar. We provide up-to-date information on exchange rates, economic developments, and key financial trends affecting Iraq's currency. Whether you're an investor, trader, or simply keeping an eye on the market, our channel delivers accurate reports, expert opinions, and government policy updates to keep you informed. Stay tuned for real-time updates and in-depth discussions on the future of the Iraqi dinar. After several weeks of political stagnation, where key legislative decisions were delayed due to disagreements among various factions, Iraq's parliament has finally scheduled a session for Saturday. This decision is particularly noteworthy given that the session will take place during the holy month of Ramadan, a time when government operations in many Muslim-majority countries often slow down due to the religious obligations observed by both lawmakers and the general public. The decision to convene despite these circumstances indicates the urgency of the matters at hand and suggests that the issues under discussion are significant enough to warrant legislative action even during a period typically reserved for reflection, fasting, and religious observance. The political stalemate that preceded this decision highlights the ongoing complexities of governance in Iraq. Like many parliamentary systems, Iraq's legislature often faces gridlock due to competing political interests, alliances, and external pressures. These conflicts are not new. They have been a persistent challenge since the country's post-2003 transition to democracy. Political parties often struggle to find common ground on critical issues such as budget allocations, economic reforms, and security measures. The prolonged delays in legislative sessions indicate that finding consensus remains difficult, even when pressing national concerns require immediate attention. The significance of holding a parliamentary session during Ramadan cannot be understated. Ramadan is a sacred month in Islam, marked by fasting from dawn to sunset, increased prayers, and a focus on spiritual purification. In many countries with a Muslim-majority population, governmental institutions either reduce working hours or suspend non-essential functions altogether. The decision to proceed with a legislative session suggests that the topics under discussion are of paramount importance, requiring urgent resolution despite the traditional slowdown of activities during this period. Historically, Iraq's political landscape has been shaped by deep-seated divisions along sectarian and ideological lines. The political system, designed to ensure representation for the country's diverse population, has also led to frequent deadlocks. The parliamentary process is often slowed by negotiations, backroom deals, and power struggles among different factions. The inability to move forward on key legislative matters can have direct consequences for governance, economic stability, and public services. The decision to break the stalemate and hold a session despite Ramadan suggests that leaders recognize the necessity of addressing urgent issues that cannot be delayed any longer. One of the most pressing matters likely to be discussed in this upcoming session is related to economic policies, particularly as Iraq continues to navigate challenges associated with its financial system. The country's dependence on oil revenues has long been a double-edged sword. While oil exports provide the majority of the government's income, fluctuations in global oil prices have made Iraq's economy highly vulnerable. Moreover, financial reforms, including discussions on exchange rate policies and monetary strategies, have been at the forefront of political debates. The Parliament's decision to meet could signal an attempt to push forward reforms that have been stalled due to political disagreements. Another key area of discussion could be related to Iraq's foreign relations, particularly its interactions with neighboring countries and international organizations. Iraq's strategic location in the Middle East means that its political and economic decisions often have broader regional implications. Issues such as trade agreements, diplomatic relations, and compliance with international financial regulations may be on the agenda. The fact that Parliament has decided to meet despite Ramadan suggests that there may be pressing international commitments or negotiations that require immediate legislative approval or discussion. Protests and demonstrations have frequently erupted in response to government inaction, particularly on economic issues, public services, and corruption. The decision to convene Parliament during Ramadan could be an attempt to signal to the public that lawmakers are taking their responsibilities seriously and are committed to addressing urgent issues without further delays. It may also be a response to external pressures from influential political figures, religious leaders, or international entities urging swift action on specific matters. This session could also serve as a precedent for future parliamentary activities during Ramadan. If lawmakers successfully navigate this meeting and make meaningful progress on key issues, It may demonstrate that important legislative work can continue despite the religious observances of the month. This could help shift perceptions of governmental efficiency and encourage more proactive governance in the future. The decision to hold a parliamentary session on a Saturday also carries significance. In Iraq, Saturday is typically a working day for government institutions, but scheduling an important session on this day may indicate an effort to maximize attendance and participation. It also suggests an intention to push forward key discussions without waiting for the traditional start of the workweek, which could further delay progress. The urgency implied by this scheduling decision reinforces the idea that the issues at hand require immediate attention. Ultimately, this parliamentary session represents a critical moment for Iraq's governance. Whether it leads to meaningful legislative progress or simply serves as a demonstration of political will remains to be seen. However, the fact that Parliament is convening despite the usual slowdown of activities during Ramadan is a clear indication that there are pressing national matters that cannot be ignored. Observers will be keenly watching the outcomes of this session, as they could have significant implications for Iraq's political stability, economic policies, security strategies, and international relations. The success or failure of this meeting may also influence public perceptions of the government's ability to function effectively and address the nation's challenges in a timely manner. Thank you for tuning in to the Iraqi Dinar Update channel. We appreciate your support and engagement as we continue to bring you the latest news, analysis, and updates on the Iraqi dinar. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update. Stay connected with us for real-time insights, expert discussions, and market trends. Until next time, stay informed and keep watching for the latest on the Iraqi dinar. See you in the next update.